Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-September 2024 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have from us, it's what I call the Bridge and Gap spread, and the way it works is we'll look at the past, present, future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get the roll out, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. That's where the Bridge and the Gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person. If you feel like it's the way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Four of Staves. So yeah, to me this says you might have immediately felt the sense of closeness with this person, and you might have immediately seen the potential for the two of you to build a long-standing, stable commitment. And for some of you, this could just be saying that you might have met this person through a workplace as well. All right, past energy on your side, we have the Eight of Swords. So to me, especially if you look at the artwork in this particular deck, it could just be saying that they were going through a bit of a grieving process, most likely from a previous connection. But yeah, so to me, it says that their energy and attention was more focused on that. And because of that, they might not have been viewing the connection with you in the same way. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Nine of Staves. So this is Sagittarius energy here. And to me, it says that the passion is probably still there for you with this person, but it looks like you're just feeling a little bit more guarded around it now. Maybe feeling like you have to actually suppress it and hold it in, right? Maybe because you realize that, okay, it seems like this person's going through something. So you could just be trying to hold back at this time. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Virgo energy here. And it could just be saying that they could slowly be trying to move back into the energy of giving energy to a romantic connection. But I feel like this is saying for the time being, they might just be trying to show up in more practical ways, right? So they might not be overly expressive romantically or things along those lines, or even clear that they have romantic intentions. But I feel like this is saying that they are making an effort to show up within the connection. All right, future energy on your side, we have Grace. So this is the equivalent of the Star card in traditional tarot. So I feel like this. I feel like this is a bit of a twofold message this time around, because I feel like this is saying on the one hand, it looks like you might get some guidance on what's really going on with this connection, right? So I feel like if you're maybe, let's say, if you were assuming the worst, right? So if because of the way their energy was in the past, if you assume that the feelings were unrequited, right, you might have just let that really bring you down. And this could just be saying that maybe you're going to see some reassurance, whether it be through dreams or some signs and synchronicities, letting you know that, yeah, there is interest there, but, you just have to be a little bit patient with this person. And the other way it could be playing out, too, could also just be saying through your presence, you're actually helping bring this person out of the rough stretch that they went through in the past as well. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords card is an energy of healing. It's Libra energy. So of course we're going to be in the Libra season soon, so it could just be pointing to that timeline for one. But not only that, I feel like this is saying that maybe this is the energy this person would feel most comfortable with. So for example, okay, maybe they won't literally ask you out on a double date or something like that, right? But they might try to be in environments with you where it's not just one-on-one, just so they can ease themselves back into the energy of being back in a romantic connection. So I feel like this is saying, if you do see that energy from them, if they're like, hey, you want to come meet up with me and my friends here or there, right? I feel like that's saying don't take that as a sign that there's not romantic interest, but it's just more of a sign that they're trying to slowly get themselves back into a comfort zone to be in a romantic connection. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy here. So yeah, this could just be saying that this is the energy you're going to be embracing, which is basically saying, the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment energy, but in this deck in particular, it always stands out to me. It seems like it's really more of a self-fulfilling kind of thing, so you could just be focused on your own goals at this time, maybe to distract you from the thoughts of this connection, right? Especially if okay, there's going to need to be some patience around this, and through doing so, it looks like other areas of your life will improve, while this one starts to improve gradually too. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, it could just be saying that it might have taken them some time to get there, but now, like I said, okay, they're putting this situation from the past behind them, and now they're going to slowly try to make up for lost time. So again, like I said, it just seems like there might need to be a bit of a need for patience, but it does look like the interest is genuine. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. I'm going to get a single card from this deck, and initially I'm going to look for jumpers while I shuffle here, but if we don't get anything, I'll put the deck down, we'll cut the deck and pull a card that way. Okay, so just give me a second, we'll cut the deck, pull a card that way. Let's take this one, and let me get this out of the way. And next we'll do the same thing with the Wisdom Oracle deck. So same situation, I'm going to shuffle this. If we get a jumper, we'll take it. If not, we'll cut the deck, pull a card that way. Okay. All right, and we'll take this card. Let me get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at the Messages of Love card first. All right, we have Unavailable. It says this person is unable to give you all you deserve, right? So I will say 100% that seems to be the case in the past, right? Where you're saying that seems to be what puts you in that guarded energy where you're like, okay, like I said, maybe assuming the worst at all, I guess they're just not interested. But the unavailability definitely seems to be true here. Like I said, it seems like they're coming out at it now. As far as, like I said, they might be trying to show up in more practical ways, right? So I don't think it's going to jump out at you that, oh, yeah, they're totally head over heels for me. But I feel like they will start to show up physically more first, right? And then, like I said, they might start to suggest some ways that, hey, you want to meet me out here, there, right? And that might make you also think, oh, maybe there's no romantic interest in this person. But I feel like it's just saying that it's going to be something that takes time for them to get there, but they are working on it. All right, and we have Unfinished Symphony. There's the artwork, and the number is 10. So we'll see what this has to say. All right, the relationship message says moving on is difficult when love lingers, things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved, and close the door on the past. You can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. So yeah, interesting message there, right? Because I feel like on the one hand, that could represent this person closing doors from their past, but also I feel like for you, where it talked about, your own goals, things along those lines, it makes me think of with the Nine of Cups energy there that we were talking about. I feel like it's saying that the best thing you could do for the time being is just focus a little bit more on your own goals and just understand that this will take a little bit of patience, but it looks like with time, it actually will start to move forward. Like I said, you'll probably already start to see signs of that coming in the very near future, as far as they might start to show up more physically already, and then they'll start to progress from there. But hopefully that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up now. I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.